How you gonna tell somebody don't go? They want to go. They want to see their deceased. Let them see their deceased. Don't cause no friction. Now you good. Just pay your respect and that's it. We ain't gotta lock eyes. We ain't gotta say hi. We ain't gotta pass. Go collect 200, man. Show our respect. And that's it.
He said, "Go collect 200." Really?
It's money well spent. I move just fine. Trust me. So much work for y'all. Elect me to be the dope man serving y'all. You can spend your last 5, it's worth it, y'all. Cause so much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all. Once the clientele popping, I'm setting up shop and knocking my competition smooth out of the box. Till the word can't be removed out of the block, and y'all cut like to be removed out of the drop.
What's good in the hood? This is For the Thrill Podcast, episode 23, and I am your host, Thrillz. I'm here with 2 of my favorite co-hosts, family, friends, loved ones, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? You already know what it is. It's A1 from CMD. Let's go. Let's have a good podcast. This is what we're talking about today.
Hey, one, stay young.
Hey guys, this is Maggie. How's everybody doing tonight? This is gonna be great.
See, Maggie, she dressed so professional tonight for this podcast. And also, we have a special guest weighing all the way from Camden jail cells. He is out of the motherfucking penitentiary. We have Los in the building, Florida boy down by the water boy.
Florida's own
boy, man. Los going on, man. Showing just for the Thrill Podcast, some love, fellas. A little parched.
What's good? What's good? It look like you don't got nothing in that cup.
What's going on, though, man? Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love.
What's good? What's good, everybody? So, let's start off the podcast. How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
I guess
I'll jump at once now.
Right, I guess I go first. You feel me? My shit was regular, bro. I was just chilling. You feel me? I went to my sister's crib. You know what I mean? Just regular shit. Nothing big. You know, she cooked good. I had me a couple plates, but I packed a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? For work.
No, that does sound big. You say you went to your sister's crib. That actually, based off our last conversation a while ago, that sounds big to me.
Oh yeah,
that sounds like he ate to me. He said a couple plates.
Nah, that's
you know how it is when you got like so much food you can't fit it all on one plate. So you're like, I'll be back for this. So you know, it'll get your first share, then you go and get your second share.
I don't know about you, but I got pockets. If it ain't fitting in the plate, I got to start getting aluminum foil and stuff in the pocket.
You gonna put yams, macaroni,
yams, cans, potatoes. How that song goes?
That's right, man. Greens, beans, ham, you know.
All that. Look like motherfucking Napoleon Dynamite, just fucking pulling out little shit out of his pockets, just eating it and shit. The fuck. Wow. All right.
But how about you? How about you, Maggie? How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, my Thanksgiving was great. I had my granddaughter help me bake some pies. You know, my favorite sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, cheesecake.
Delilah was baking some pies?
Yes, she was. And sweet potato casserole.
Oh, shout out to Delilah making the pies.
Go back in time and do
I
that.
was just about to say that.
Wow, why we gotta go back in time? What I missed?
Cause I need some of them.
I heard some casseroles.
Oh, we need some of the pie, cheesecake, a little bit of everything.
Right,
that's right.
My favorite cheesecake is bomb.
I'm getting hungry right now just thinking about it.
Yo, my sister makes this banging ass fucking banana pudding that she kind of mixed with like Cool Whip, and it makes this nice. Yeah, that shit banging though. It comes with wafers, banana wafers in it.
Wait, yo, Los. Here's my microphone. Los, why your hair look like mine? It's up in the birthday.
Damn.
Y'all
twinning with the same bun.
Look,
why
Los.
you
Damn.
Listen, mine been like this. Mine been like this all night. Yours ain't been like that all night.
It was. It just I had a little fixing up to do.
She had to read, you know what I'm saying, real quick.
I had to
a little fixer upper.
That's
Los,
right.
everyone said how was their Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving, Los?
My Thanksgiving, my Thanksgiving was all right, man. I was glad to be home this year, man. I missed many Thanksgivings.
Yeah,
Um,
man. That's crazy, bro.
God is good though, man. I made it home this year. Right before Thanksgiving. I ain't do too much crazy. I ain't had too much food, nothing like that. But I was just glad to be home, man. I had a plate. I had somebody bring me one plate, and for the most part, man, I'm home. It's another year. You know, it's a lot of people out there that ain't have a plate, ain't have a place to stay in. So I was good, you know.
I know it's a blessing to be out of them jail cells, at least be in the real world on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I ain't just missed one. I ain't just missed two. I missed three of them this time. So I was here the fourth one.
That's all right. You know what? It's all for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So
see, the Maggie, as she gives some good inspiration advice, she puts on the makeup and shows you a makeup tutorial in the process.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
yeah, because I'm the only female on here, so I have to at least look like I'm doing something to make myself.
Hold on, Maggie though.
I thought you knew that before you hop on the fact.
No, she had to throw the eyebrows up and let us know though, fellas. She said she's the only female on here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this world's come to. We got to put makeup on before we get on the cameras.
It's not, but I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to please myself. And if I like it, I'm going to do it.
Oh, wham, bam! Thank you, ma'am.
and we have come to a conclusion.
We in the building, baby. We in the building. Nah, definitely. Nah, it was a lot of love this Thanksgiving. Also, man, don't want to switch it up to something too sad now, but rest in peace to young Dolph and Virgil that just passed away. I don't know if you know young Dolph, famous rapper. He's not originally from Memphis, but Memphis is his hometown. Like that's where, that's where
he's
from Chicago though.
Yeah, he's from Chicago, but Memphis is him though. Memphis is him, and you could see it through the social media, through the city. Like you see everything. Like that's where he from. Like that's like he was born and raised there. You feel me?
Y'all listen to a lot of Dolph.
What happened?
To a lot of Dolph.
Keeping it 100, I didn't listen to a lot of Dolph, but I know young Dolph songs. So, why you're a big young Dolph fan?
I've heard of him. I heard of him and shit, and I remember them. You know what I'm saying? I remember the track 100 Shots he did, and how, you know what I'm saying, that was a big thing because niggas shot at him and shit and all this. You know what I mean? And but honestly, I heard his songs in there, but I didn't really listen to him too much. And it's just crazy because I probably, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard after he died, all this stuff is coming out, all this good stuff that he did, you know what I mean? The positive and uplifting and sharing with the community and everything, all this other stuff that I really didn't even know about, you feel me? And it's crazy, it just hit me a different way. Like, damn, you don't know a person sometimes till after they pass or whatever.
Nah,
you know
definitely,
what I mean?
definitely. That young Dolph, he was like, he kind of like what Nipsey was in his hometown. Young Dolph was that in Memphis. That's how it was.
Right. Trying to like uplift and teach young motherfuckers like how to like change and do better and shit like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Maggie, I know you was gonna say something and we were like talking.
No, it's fine, because all I was gonna say is, it's always a sad day whenever anybody dies. I don't know who he is. I really honestly can't say that I do know who he was. I've heard of who he was, but I've never listened to anything that he did. But to me, a life is a life. It's just sad. I get saddened when anytime a life is taken when it's not the time for them to go, when something misfortunate happens. That's just, it is what it is. It is a part of life, definitely. We know about that stuff,
And Los, how about you? How you was you a young Dolph fan? You know a lot about young Dolph? I know he's more down south, so.
Honestly, for real, I personally, my per se, I never really like knew too much of him. I like, some stuff that came over the radio, industry wise, I done heard him, but or should I say commercial wise, whatever went commercial. But I ain't personally per se until after he was, passed away, did I hear about him and all the things he done and done accomplished and did for the community and what he gave back. But
Right.
his music, what I'm saying, I was, I'm not a person that's into all that type of music, but he, for the crowd that he was into, then they know him. He very well known. The city locked down because of him. Never heard of no rapper,
Right.
anybody
Yeah,
passing away, and they locked down the city and give him curfew. So he had to make a big impact on his city.
Right. I didn't realize I didn't like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't realize he was such an impact and to his city and the people, his fans and stuff like that. Like, from what I heard of his music, it's good music, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to a lot of different music every day, you know what I'm saying? And I just never gravitated to his too much. Maybe I just felt like I heard it before or whatever, whatever. But maybe I would have even been more of a fan if I knew these things before, you know what I'm saying? Because that I think stuff like that makes people even more of a fan when they know that somebody's like a noble person, gives back to the community and stuff. That makes fans even, you know what I mean? You get even more fans like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that like I learned these things after he died.
Definitely. And another passing was Virgil Off-White. Yeah, rest in peace, Virgil.
Right.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's just been a lot of passing of artists in general.
In general, crazy. These last couple years, it's been crazy, and not only just artists. I feel like in all our lives, bro. Like it's really like I'm on Facebook, and every day is like another one of my family, friends, and even myself is like is at least one on the timeline. It's like news. You know how the news you get on the news,
100%.
negativity, bro. That's what news feed is now. Like you get all that other stuff, but it's like somebody RIP and all this stuff, or somebody sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, shit crazy.
No, you're right. Definitely, we lost a lot of loved ones back to back because this year alone is I think that's 3 for me. My most recent one, I think personally, was my my uncle Angel. That's what it was. My 21st podcast with my other uncle Jose was about. But I mean, even more recent than that was I would say my brother's grandfather that recently passed away. God bless his soul.
And just to like piggyback off of that, because like I hear a lot of things that happens like at funerals and stuff like that, and my biggest like disappointment with people is when people try to keep other people out of somebody's funeral just because they don't get along with you. Like I think that when a funeral occurs, that's the time where you put all your differences aside and just pay respect to the person that has passed away. And that doesn't happen all the time because as human beings, we are so caught up in our ego and I don't want that person here or I don't want that other person here. Like that's just ridiculous to me. That doesn't make any sense to me at all because the person that passed is not thinking about what just happened. They're gone. You need to pay your respects and people need to let you pay your respect to that person.
I agree 100%. Once, I mean, if that person passes away, for you to deny someone to come to that viewing or whatnot is disrespect to the person that passed away. Because if you pass away, it's for you. You want your family and loved ones and friends to come see you and show love. You actually, me personally, I don't know about yours, but me personally, if God forbid, if I was to pass away, I would want my family members to even become closer, not to separate and throw each other to the curb. I would want y'all to actually come together in unity instead of the opposite. So to see opposite in certain circumstances, especially families, and it's not just one family member, but I heard it was multiple family members that happened with, where they denied access to a viewing or to a funeral, which is ridiculous on my end. Like That make no sense to me. How y'all feel about that? How you feel about that, Age?
That's crazy. It depends on the circumstance. It sounds like y'all got like, you know what I mean, a specific circumstance going on. But it's like, from my experience, you know, I feel like you guys probably had a lot more experience with close relatives passing that I have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my relatives growing up in life, it's been a lot farther relative, or you know what I mean. I wasn't as had a close connection, and you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but regardless,
No,
for example,
regardless,
even if
regardless, in
it
that
doesn't matter if it
situation,
was close or not. You know what I'm saying? If
right,
you're denied for someone that you loved and was close to, you know what I'm saying?
right. And well, my point I'm trying to make is that I, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't have too much experience with something like that, but for myself, it was kind of other way around where someone felt like they couldn't come to the wedding because they felt like they were being,
To the
you know what I
wedding?
mean? No, what did I say? Wedding? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Shit.
Hey, it's gonna be okay.
I'm trying to make it a lighter note, I guess.
He said, did he say wedding?
You're like, did I? I'm like, yo, that he just turned a sad moment into a funny ass moment.
To a happy moment.
But you know what? We need to laugh in sad moments anyway.
They'll come to my fucking wedding.
See,
They'll come to my wedding, but definitely like on a funeral. Like somebody felt like they couldn't come to a specific funeral because they weren't wanted. You know what I mean? And that's my experience. You know what I mean? But definitely like my opinion on that. You know, the situation you guys specifically talking about, I don't know the details or whatever, but yeah, I think like nobody should be denied access, you feel me? Unless, you know, certain circumstances that person was, you know, but if it's like family and it's only on some petty shit, like, oh, nah, like, you know what I mean? I don't fuck with you, you did dirty or whatever you know what I mean? Don't come to the wedding. I mean, I said wedding again. Funeral.
Yo, somebody gets married.
Right? Who you marrying, my boy?
Bro,
Somebody's gotta be getting married because he keeps bringing up wedding. That means somebody's getting married soon.
Somebody getting married. It ain't me, dog. That's somebody, but that ain't me. Nigga, that ain't me. That ain't me. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, yo, that's crazy. I never heard that saying, but that shit makes sense. I'm like, yo, they gotta be that. It gotta be that. Somebody get married or something. But yeah.
We brought some superstition in the mix.
Hey, yo, when there's death, there's life. You know what I mean? When there's death, there's life. Real shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, fuck that, bro. Like, if you family and if you was loved by the deceased and you know, and everybody else know that the deceased would have want you there, fuck out of here. Like, you can't say I can't come and say goodbye to them. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What do you think, Los?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I experienced some things myself. You know what I'm saying? Personally, per se. And it just it don't like you say, it don't make no sense. We may think that it don't make no sense. I see some logic behind some things, but like you say, it should be no reason that anybody get denied. You get what I'm saying? At a viewing or a funeral, if they was loved, you know what I'm saying? Especially a relative, point blank period. A relative shouldn't get denied. They have all right to come. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Me personally though, I've recently, you know, experienced something like that where, you know, it was hurtful, you know what I'm saying? But I basically had the same mentality. Ain't just said, nah, fuck that. You got to show me, you know what I'm saying? It's my people, you know what I'm saying? This my loved one. You're gonna have to show me that I can't show up. You know, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, different people, different stroke, but how I took it and how, you know, I seen it. I've seen it. I've seen others tell people, don't go. How you gonna tell somebody don't go? They want to go. They want to see their deceased. Let them see their deceased. Don't cause no friction. Now you good. Just pay your respect and that's it. We ain't gotta lock eyes. We ain't gotta say hi. We ain't gotta pass. Go collect 200, man. Show our respect, and that's it.
He said, "Go collect 200." Really?
That's it. For real.
Nah, definitely. I want to bring it back to Ainge. What he was saying, he was like, depends on the circumstances. Yeah, nah, I definitely understand that. Like, for example, if someone was coming, and they caused the situation to happen, because that's also another scenario that might have happened in the past, that we wouldn't want someone to come that could have caused the situation, or something related to the matter, or antagonize the situation. That's a different story. But when it's someone where you don't want them to come because you're beefing with that person that didn't have nothing to do with the person in the casket, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I definitely understand that situation.
Nah, you're right. But
what you was gonna say,
man?
I don't know, guys. Maybe it's me because it's the social worker coming out of me that I don't care what happened. I don't think anybody, I don't care what the circumstance. I mean, you have to actually think about it this way, right? If it's let's say it's your mother, right? Your grandmother passes away, and your sibling was like horrible, like caused your mother all types of hell.
So if if your sibling caused the death,
right, I'm still not gonna deny my sibling that right, because that is, you have to live with that. You're the one that caused that. You caused them to whatever happened to them.
I don't know. See, I guess it depends how far that cause and effect is, because you could cause them by life. If you cause them by just emotional distress, that'll be a different story. But if you actually stab them up, nah, we wouldn't want you on the funeral.
You got situations like
now we talk about serial killers and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh no, now we going on different levels. Now there's levels to this shit.
There is
it all goes to this though. It all goes to this though. If we looking at it as we looking at it as civilized citizens, we looking at it on a street term or what? Because if you want to be technical, a civilized citizen is going to say allow them all. Who cares?
Well, that's you know what? I agree with you when it comes to human beings. If you're a human being, you're going to allow anybody to be there, because you know what? At the end of the day, all sinners are allowed to be there, no matter what you're saying.
Right. Now, if you from the streets.
Wait. So we say sinners. So we say sinners. How about somebody don't believe in sin? If they don't care what religion is and sin is an issue.
Right. That's true. Now we could just say that's on the level of a street thought, as far as us street people.
Okay, but if it was a street thought, like if it's a street thought, right? So if I went and killed my sibling because they're fucking assholes, y'all not gonna allow me to go in there because y'all gonna want to kill my ass by the time I walk up in that door.
No.
Yo, God forbid, don't do that to Thrill Charlie, man. Don't do that. I know he's been acting crazy lately, but don't do that to Thrill Charlie, man.
Hey, I love my mom. I love my mom.
I mean, are we talking about a specific situation right now?
No.
We're not talking about my aunt killing somebody. She was joking.
Look, we talking about in general, and are we talking about like from a street guy perspective, from a street person perspective?
We're just throwing different scenarios out there, different scenarios.
Because if you think about it, right?
It's like, wait a minute, is this some real gangster shit? What the fuck are you talking about? This shit look real.
If y'all think about it, if you think about it on the street level, it's like snitching.
Right,
we wouldn't allow a snitch in a circle. You understand what I'm saying?
And there's plenty even other circumstances, like, some people will get mad if like someone died in a car accident, like their loved one died in a car accident because they were in a car with somebody else. They wouldn't want that person, at the funeral. But that person was also a loved one of the deceased. You know what I'm saying? Like that person was also a loved one of the deceased, and like, you know what I mean? Like,
Angel,
would it be fair to not let that person come to the funeral? The person who was driving and got that other person killed.
I don't mean to cut you off, Angel, but it's like that scenario with that girl that left her baby shower, right? And she got shot as she was, you know, wherever she was parked at, and they shot her stomach. So should that person be allowed to go to her funeral? Because we all know that's personal. I don't care what nobody say. That is personal when they shot her in her stomach and she was 7 months pregnant, leaving her baby shower.
No, I mean, of the person who shoots you shouldn't go to your fucking funeral. The fuck?
Nah, that brings it back to earlier. Like, yeah, if somebody like directly causes a death, hell no.
Like, but it's like, all right. When we say directly cause a death, was it accidental? Like, was it accidental? Was it intentional? Was it non-intentional? Like, all right.
Yeah, it's a whole shitload of scenarios. Now we get technical on top of the technicals now.
Exactly.
But I'm not no judge, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying who's guilty or not guilty.
Nah, definitely.
Hey, Thrill, what'd you say? We getting technical on top of the technical?
Technical on top of the technical now. But look, we're gonna have to end this part on that note because right now we got 5 minutes left, and then we could start it off in like 3 more minutes.
So much work for y'all. I know this economic depression hurting y'all, but I got so much work for y'all.